Hello friends, here we are with a new video today. In this video, we are going to solve Maths 1 Chapter 4 Practice Set number 4.4. Now let's start with question number 1. Market value of a share is rupees 200. If the brokerage rate is 0.3%, then find the value of its share. Now we have market value which is 200 rupees. Brokerage rate is 0.3%. Now let us find out the brokerage on market value. That is, brokerage equals to 0.3% of 200. 200 is market value. We get 0.60 rupees as brokerage. By adding market value plus brokerage, we get the purchase value of the share, that is 200.60 rupees. Let's start with question number 2. A share is sold for the market value of rupees 1000. Brokerage is paid at the rate of 0.1%. What is the amount received after the sale? We have market value as 1000 rupees. Brokerage rate is 0.1%. Brokerage is 0.1% of market value. That is, we get 1 rupees. By subtracting brokerage and market value, we get the amount received after sale, that is 999 rupees. Question number 3. In this table, let's solve the first one. The number of shares bought are 100. Market value of shares is 45 rupees. Now let's find out the total value of these shares. Number of shares multiplied by market value equals to 4500 rupees. So the total value is 4500 rupees. Let's find out the brokerage, that is 0.2%. 0.2% of total value equals to, we get 9 rupees as brokerage. Let's find out the 9% of CGST on brokerage. That is, we get 0.81. 9% of SGST on brokerage, we get 0.81. Now the total value of shares is, we have to add on total value plus brokerage plus CGST plus SGST. So the total amount paid is 4510.62 rupees. Let's solve the second one. Number of shares sold is 75 and the market value of shares is 200 rupees. Now what is the total value of these shares? So we have to multiply number of shares into market value, that is, we get 15,000. Now the brokerage is 0.2%. So by calculating, we get the brokerage as 30 rupees. 9% CGST. So the CGST we have to pay is 2.7 and 9% SGST we get is 2.7. Now what is the total value of shares? The amount paid will be subtracting total value, brokerage, CGST and SGST, we get 14,964.60 rupees. Question number 4. Srimati Desai sold shares of face value rupees 100 when the market value was rupees 50 and received rupees 4,988.20 rupees. She paid brokerage 0.2% and GST on brokerage is 18%. Then how many shares did she sell? So the given is face value is rupees 100, market value is rupees 50, amount received is rupees 4988.20, brokerage rate is 0.2%, GST on brokerage is 18%. Now we have to find number of shares she has sold. So let us consider number of shares she sold equals to X. The total value of shares is multiply number of shares and market value. We get 50x because number of shares is X, market value is 50. So X into 50, 50x. Now the brokerage rate is 0.2%. So brokerage we get is 0.2% of 50x. We will get brokerage as 0.1x. GST on brokerage is 18%. So 18% of 0.1x, we get 0.0018x. So the total amount received will be subtraction of total value of shares, brokerage and GST. So we get x equals to 100. So total number of shares she sold is 100. Question number 5. Mr. D'Souza purchased 200 shares of face value rupees 50 at premium of the rupees 100. He received 50% dividend on the shares. After receiving the dividend, he sold 100 shares at a discount of rupees 10, and the remaining shares were sold at premium of rupees 75. For each trade, he is paid the brokerage of rupees 20. Find whether D'Souza gained or incurred a loss and by how much. So the given is face value is rupees 50, premium is rupees 100, received dividend equals to 50%, sold 100 shares at discount of rupees 10, remaining shares sold at premium of rupees 75, and brokerage of each trade is rupees 20. So let's find out the market value of one share. We will get the market value of one share by adding face value plus premium, that is 50 plus 100 equals to rupees 150. That will be our market value of one share. And amount paid by Mr. D'Souza will be 30,000 plus brokerage. The total sum invested is, we will get the total sum invested by multiplying the number of shares and market value. That is, number of shares is 200 and market value is 150. So we get 30,000 as sum invested. So the amount paid by Mr. D'Souza will be the sum invested plus brokerage, that is 30,000 plus 20. That will be 30,020 rupees. So the received dividend is 50%. Find out the dividend on one share, that is 50% of face value. So we will get 25 as dividend on one share. Dividend on 200 shares will be 200 into 25. 25 is the dividend of one share. We will get 5,000 rupees. Sold 100 shares at discount of rupees 10. Market value is face value minus discount. So face value is 50 and discount is 10. So we will get market value as 40. Market value of 100 shares is 100 into 40, that is 4,000. So the amount received will be 4,000, that is market value of 100 shares minus brokerage. So the brokerage is 20, so we will get 3,980 rupees. D'Souza sold remaining shares at premium of rupees 75. So the market value will be face value plus premium, that is 50 plus 75 equals to 125. Remaining shares will be shares purchased minus shares sold, that is 200 minus 100 equals to 100. Remaining shares will be 100 shares. The market value of 100 shares will be remaining shares, that is 100, multiplied by market value, that is 125. So we will get 12,500 as market value of 100 shares. Hence the amount received will be market value of 100 shares minus brokerage, that is 12,500 minus 20 equals to 12,480 rupees. So the total amount received will be dividend plus amount received, that is 3,980, plus amount received, that is 12,480, 21,460. Total amount received will be 21,460. He incurred loss because the amount paid by him was 30,020 rupees minus total amount received 21,460, 8,560 rupees. He incurred loss by 8,560 rupees.